You know what it probably is? It's like we're probably using like this level up in order to correctly set like the level up whatever, but then like well actually let's just see. So let's go to the add experience on the other half. Um, right. So we're saying level up dot append like this business. So maybe it's when we process the level up that actually this is supposed to be happening, right? Because like until the player is leveling up, then like yeah. So okay, so let's go to but wait, when they walk across the screen, when they level up and walk across the screen, like oh hey, respect controllers, how's it going? Welcome. Yeah, Karma. When we saw Karma level up and walk across the screen, it did show Karma as level five. Like it showed the character art correctly for level five, a level five character. Um, so I don't know. Uh, why would well let's just look. So yeah, how do we handle like dot level up in the graphics thread? Um, like some of it must be correct. When we where's it that we deal with it the first time? Yeah, here. Right. Okay. So if the length of level up is equal to zero, then level A. Oh yeah, you know what it is? It's that we don't need level A, do we? We don't need level A because level A is just like the level of the character's appearance. But we can just cut right to the punch and just say that when the character levels up, we can just update their level as such. So like level A, this like A underscore I think underscore A usually means like appearance or something like that. So like their level appears to be that thing, and we use that. This was kind of before graphics and data was on two separate threads. We had like for a lot of variables we had like two different versions of them. So that way, if you level up while you're on screen, it didn't like automatically change your graphics. Like you would do the ceremonial like walk off screen and then walk on screen with like the big flashing like level up blah blah blah. Um, so yeah, I think it's because in a lot of cases we're referencing level. In a lot of cases we're referencing level. In a lot of cases we're referencing level A. So let's just get rid of that altogether and say if so if the length of level up is greater than zero, then we can just cut right to the chase. We don't need that else case. And we can also get rid of all of the references to level A and replace them with just level. I think like I can't think of a reason why like on the graphics thread the only thing level represents is your appearance. So I feel like this should be legit. Uh, but we'll see. Um, so uh, level A, yeah. So we can just replace this with level, and then replace this with level. And so that would explain why the level was only showing up correctly the one like for the one march across the screen where you had the where you were leveling up, because that was the one case where it was actually setting your apparent level based on a valid value rather than dumb stuff that no one cares about. Uh, Wait, what is level A in this context? This might be something different. What is level A in this context? There's nothing really there. Oh wait. Yeah, no, these are the last two references to it. So uh what is this OTOP business? I feel like this is something that I put in once and then apparently I didn't want it. Why didn't I want it? Or what was it supposed to have done? The length of player name L up blah blah blah. Oh, this was right. This is way back in the day. This is back when. Yeah, I can get rid of this. I think. Yeah, I can definitely get rid of that. For sure. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I can get rid of this. While I'm doing level up stuff, I might want to do the. I know one of the things on my list of things to do is deals with this stuff pretty directly. I'll leave this like this for now. I'll leave this like this. Yeah, whatever. So we'll keep level A. I don't know, if these are the only two places it's referenced, though, then it is already obsolete. Yeah, no, I'll get rid of this. I don't care about this. If I ever feel like bringing... That was back... So it used to be the case that if you would gain multiple levels at the same time, you instead just gain... No, if you would gain multiple levels at the same time, you gain all of those levels all at once. But I later changed it so that if you gain multiple levels at the same time, you only gain one level, and the next one is you'll gain it as soon as you gain any more experience, and so on and so forth. That was just leftover code from the old way. Yeah, okay, so there are no more references to level A. There shouldn't even be a part of... level A shouldn't... Yeah, level A isn't even a reference, or isn't even a part of the adventure, so we'd already gotten rid of it there, so yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, and we can get rid of it from here now, too, right? Because level is level A. Okay. Save that. And then, yeah, so what was the other thing I was going to do with players' levels? Oh, I was going to make it so that graphically, if you would level up multiple times, you just level up the one time. So, yeah. Okay. So for L up on adventure graphics, like we can actually just make this a single value. It'll just start as like 0. And because you never gain level 0, so if L up equals 0, then that means that you're not leveling up, and you're not in the process of leveling up. Yeah. Wait, what happens if... Oh, wait a second. Oh, no. Actually, I will still keep it a list, because it just occurred to me, like, what then happens if you're in the process of leveling up and you level up again? Like, it's not a common case, but, like, it could happen. Like we were saying, like, the low levels go by really fast, so there are times when you can gain experience twice in a row, and, you know, awkward things like that could happen. So, yeah. Let's keep it like that. But, okay, so what we're going to change instead... Well, that's actually helpful, because that means we don't have to change nearly as many things. Instead, we can just say... we can just go to where we... Where is it? So it's in the graphics thread when we add experience, the same place that we just were. So when we add experience, if ng message index 3 is greater than 0, this means that they're leveling up. Wait, what? Yeah. Okay, so right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to say if first we're going to check if the player has level ups queued. So if specifically if they have, yeah, there are a few. Hey, congratulations, Protospasm, level 39, good level. Oh, I was gonna ask if you were completely the brigand yet, but I think there's. Oh no, you are completely the brigand, aren't you? Did you just become the complete brigand? Did you just finish that armor set? It looks like it. I was gonna say you don't have the sickle, but I forgot the sickle's not part of the brigand set. That's part of a different set. So I don't know. You look like the brigand, in my opinion. Maybe I'm overlooking something, but you look pretty you look pretty roguish to me right now. So, all right. So yeah. So we're gonna check. So we're gonna do a few things. So if the length of gPlayerDictionary ng message L up, if the length of it is equals, no, if the length of it is less than 2. Oh no. Okay, so wait, if the length so wait, how does this go? It's if the length equals 0 or the first index equals 0. So if the length of gPlayer blah blah blah. Wait. So no, for starters, we'll say if the length of the ng message L up is if it equals 2. I mean, it shouldn't be greater than, but if it's greater than or equal to 2, then we'll say instead of what we were saying with like appending, instead we're gonna say gPlayer what are we gonna say? lup index 1. So this is the case where the player is currently in the process of leveling up, and they have a new level up in waiting. This is the case when we're dealing with a third level up. And in that case, we're just going to say that the next level up will be this new one instead. So like, let's say they're in the process of leveling up to level 2, but then they get this, and so the level 3 is already queued up, but we haven't gotten there yet, and level 4 comes in. We just replace level 3 with level 4. So I mean, like, if their accounts are connected, then they'll still get all of the level tweets, but they'll just after it shows them leveling up to level 2, it'll show them leveling up directly to level 4, right? We'll just kind of like skip the middle one, and then yeah. So ng message. So ng message index 3, and then so okay. So the next greater than equal to 2 equals to 2. Like, it can never be greater than 2. Or at least we're changing it so that it'll never be greater than 2. All right. So else if the length of gplayer dictionary. Wait, what are the other else cases? Yeah. So if so else if the length of so if the length equals 1 instead, then there are actually two cases here. If the length equals 1, the length equals 1 and index 1 or index 0, excuse me. If index 0 not equals 0, then we'll replace index 1. So gplayer lup index, or we'll replace index 0. Oh, did I say? Yeah, no, okay. Right. Because this is the case where there is a level, the player is about to level up, but they haven't started leveling up yet. So like, they're like, let's say they're level 4 and they gain level 5, and they're next time they show up on screen, they'll show up as leveling up to level 5, but then level 6 just came in, so we just replace level 5 with level 6, and so when they walk across the screen, it just says level up level 6 instead. This is just more in the interest of like keeping players up to date with like how far along they actually are, because otherwise, like with specifically with like in the case of like 20,000 players or whatever, it's like it's gonna it's gonna be a little bit messier, or just it just be like unnecessarily prolonged. So yeah. So ng message index 3, excuse me. And so then the else case is that we just append, because this is the case where either they're not currently leveling up yet, or they're leveling up. They're currently leveling up, but there's no next level up queued up yet. So in that case, we will just queue up the next level up. Either way, and then level queue, yeah, and the rest of this is good. Okay, so save that, and then yeah. So that was one of the things on our to-do list. That was only show latest level up. Yes, done. Was there? Oh, I haven't done the teleporting thing yet, right? I did the why do players show as level 0 before leveling up. That one's good. But I haven't done the haven't done the don't teleport on an event yet. So right, so for instead, so like right now on an event, what we're checking is like, are we in the current environment? And if we're not, we're teleporting there. But what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna say, are we in the current environment? And if not, we're gonna say, okay, but are we like on our way to the correct environment? Like right now we're in the middle of transitioning to the village, right? We can see the village creeping in. So we're not just going to say like, is this event valid for the river, which is technically still our current environment? We're going to say, is this event that we're about to embark on, is it valid for our current environment, or is it valid for that environment? And because like the way I changed the event system, like actually, you know what's going to happen right now, because I haven't updated the script yet, is that we're going to get halfway into the village, and then we're just going to teleport into the center of the village, because Right. It's gonna run that exact check, but it's gonna run it this silly way. So yeah. So where's the teleport part of this business? Yeah. So if not cur ev live and d-env name not equal cur ev dot env and d next env name not equal cur ev env. I might want to put like a caveat here because like there's some cases where we might actually want to teleport even if the next like right now like we're definitely in the river right now, right? We're not in the village yet, we're still in the river. So like I might want to do like, you know, if like the environment nah, we're not really communicating that information between threads. We don't really have that information to go on, so for now it's just gonna be like this. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so save that. It's not gonna get messed up often. Like the only thing that'll mess it up really is away mode. And away mode is weird enough. Yeah, away mode is weird. So, alright, so save this. And what else? Yeah, okay, so now I think okay, we're caught up at least with like that that little like bug queue that or like to do queue that uh like if things just start like bubbling up like and I'm like, oh, fix this, fix this, fix this. Sometimes I won't even just add them to like little things like that. I won't even add to my backlog because I intend to just mow them down as fast as possible. Uh, oh yeah, protospasm. When I was so I was running this test version of the script and uh, yeah colon yeah so the test version of the script is like completely non-interactive. It's just it just runs in like it's basically like running in like its own little like contained version of the game. And so I hit activate away mode and just to check with if the action tags would show up correctly. And I forget what the action tags were, but I didn't recognize them. One of them was like pecan, and one of them was like no, I don't even remember. But I was like, oh, if I don't recognize them, then that must be the one event that I haven't played. So, oh, you got the fox. So that's what it was. Yeah. Okay. So I guess you must have been the brigand already. You must. I guess it was at what like level 38. You must have become the brigand, and then yeah. So yeah, you got your fox. Cool. Congrats. um. All right. So yeah. Fun stuff. Thunderful. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's do what? Um, oh, I don't actually have this. I don't need to have this test version of the script going. Let's just keep chopping through our backlog because we're making. I mean, look how short we've got this backlog. At the start of the day, like this literally was so far off the screen that it like scrolled like a significant distance. And look at stuff. Oh, and we haven't finished this one too. So hey, excuse me. Sorry, that was a little loud, but I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay, so for the level ups highlights, I think we're basically just going to come up with like alternate art, and then like I guess I'll just make like an index of like, um, yeah, I'll just have like an index. So I'll keep like I'll keep like the level highlights, and then there'll be like a conversion chart. So it's like if you're between these levels, then you get this one. If you're between these levels, then you get this one. If you're above this level, then you get the standard one. And I think it's probably going to be well. Actually, let's look at our level list. I mean, I don't have to start with this, but like I'll have to do this eventually. Let's just get a sense of like approximately like when you start. Like when do the levels start to separate out, and like when does it start to get a little less constant? Because like in the early game, you level up a lot in the early game. Like you start out by leveling up. It's not hard to level up in the early game. So that would be in Journey. Which page? Sheet 1 maybe? sheet one. Yeah. Okay. So right. So right through to level. Yeah, through level 5, you level up pretty fast. So so yeah, maybe once you're level 5, then you start using. So when you reach level 5 or when you surpass level 5? Wait, how does this? Is it like? Yeah, when you reach level 5. So for levels for reaching level, so for when you're level 0 through 4, or actually level 1 through 4, because you don't level up to level 0, so you never get the level up graphic when you're level 0. But when you're levels 1 through 4, then we'll use like a small one, and then when you're level 5, actually I guess we only need the two. We just need like we just need the smaller one for the first few levels, and then once you reach level 5, like it takes 5 experience points to reach level 5. So uh, I don't know, maybe we'll do a medium-sized one between levels 5 and 8. So like levels 1 through 4 will have one, levels 5 through 8 will have one, and then once you hit level 9, that's like when we're off the steps and into like the actual like uh, calculated curve. So that kind of makes sense. Okay, so I'm not. I mean, I kind of want to redo the level art anyways, but I don't think I'm going to redo the level art like right now. So instead, I'm just going to, for the temporary, we're just going to make it so that like, yeah, what are we going to do? I mean, I could actually like plan it to the, excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. I was gonna say I could actually like plan it to the character art because like a lot of the visual effects in this game, I make them ambiguous. So or like because like for example the karma, right? Like players of any level can have the karma, but like these effects we're making specifically for low level characters. So like we can actually just look at like what do low level characters actually look like, and then plan the visual effects accordingly. And man, I really want to restart the script. Maybe I should restart the script. We just finished an event, right? Oh, hey, congratulations. I don't see. It's not showing your names out yet, but congratulations to this person. This person right here. Kev's Island, yeah. Is Kev's Island here? Hey, Kev's Island. Sorry, your character's here a lot, but I didn't realize you were here too. How's it going? um, uh, so yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna restart the script just because it's like irking me the whole thing about like not showing level ups correctly because like it's still showing karma as level 0 and I don't appreciate that. So I think I'm gonna bring down the script for just a moment and I'll bring it up and I'll bring it up again shortly. So the script will have a moment to cool off and also oh yeah. So I'll just save this. I'll rerun the script. Actually, I'll update the stable version of the script. Okay, so I'm like updating the stable version of the script. The thing is, I don't actually know if this version that I'm copying off is like actually stable because it's the one that we've been working on all day. But it's like been stable through all the tests that we've been running. Like whenever we change something, we test if the change worked, and the changes that we made haven't seemed to have destabilized anything yet. But I guess we'll find out in the near future. Um, oh yeah, I should save the log files to like an appropriate location too. So like I think they go in the what? Action can't be completed because the file is open in Windows command. Oh yeah. It thinks this is it thinks this matters. Try again. There you go. It's not supposed to go in there though. It's supposed to go in the log folder. Did you just put it in the private folder? You jerk. My mouse has serious attitudes. Like, I'll be dragging my mouse cursor around, and it'll be like, nope, you stopped dragging. It's like, no, I did not stop dragging. You stopped dragging. Um, alright, so, that was really important, just so you guys know. How are we doing on frame rate, just out of curiosity? Because I wasn't like, alright, around 20. Huh. I swear, when I wasn't like running this in the background, when I was running it in the foreground. Oh, I can get rid of the clear name tag. Print. Uh, clear name tag. Yeah. When I was running it in the foreground, I swear it was like it stayed at like 40 frames per second. It was really nice. It was beautiful, and it was running with 20,000 players. So, yeah. It just like as soon as I put it in the background, like my computer is just like, oh, it's in the background. I don't need to give as much processing power to it. Even like when I set the processing priority as like high, so it's like, I don't know. My computer's crazy, I guess is the moral of that story. Uh, I almost did participate in Ludum Dare, not like real participation, not like a lot of people did, but like um one of my friends was like, I'm kind of interested in participating in Ludum Dare. And I was like, why don't you kind of participate? And I was thinking like, oh, I could just I was sitting in like a public space. All I had was my tablet, but I was like, I'll just make a game on my tablet in like 20 minutes. Like, I almost did that, but I think what's funny is earlier in this week, or earlier last week, when I was just looking at the list of themes, I was like, I literally said to myself, I probably won't participate if an unconventional weapon is the theme. Like, I was looking at a list of like 20 themes, right? And I was just like, that was the one that stood out to me as like, I probably won't do that one. Um, Dare is Latin for oh, ludum dare is Latin for to give a game. Ludum meaning like game, and I guess dare must mean to give. I don't know Latin. But like ludology is like the study of games, so like ludum, ludare, or ludology. Yeah, it's like I don't know. It has its roots in Latin. Someone more Latin smart could probably tell you more about that. um, so I'm just like looking over this, seeing if there's anything like crazy that stands out in terms of like the debug output. But I mean, we weren't seeing anything super crazy in terms of like what was happening with the script. Like most of the like there were a few of those bugs, like the ones that we fixed, and I don't know. Other than that, it seems to be doing pretty good. So hey, Killer Q, how's it going? Uh, what? What made you think I was wearing a costume? Do I just look funny today? I mean, I'm wearing my Guy Fawkes mask, of course, but I always wear that. So, um, um, yeah, okay. So I can probably restart the script now. I was just giving it a second to cool down. So CMD, CD dot dot, oops, or no, CD dot slash projects journey what? Oh, projects with an S. Python journey.py. Let's say so test slash log underscore. It is the 15th year in this millennium, the 4th month, the 20th day, the 15th hour, and the 43rd minute. Dot txt. Yeah. Go. Okay. So now that bug should be fixed. Oh, and look, the players move faster, and like the name tags look all different and stuff, and all the changes. All the changes. Sorry, I'm like I'm like trying not to disrupt the graphics unnecessarily, but I'm trying to like get the game into position on screen. Whenever I drag it, it temporarily pauses the graphics. I should probably just like suck it up and like drag it, and then yeah, I'm gonna make the game look weird. There we go. All right, but it's fixed now, so good. Okay. Yeah. So, we can close that. Move this over here. And then what? It's oh hey, it's 420. Happy 420. Smoking with you, Adam. Sorry. Just kidding. Just kidding. Uh, um, oh yeah, my bangs have been like all over my face today, so I've been like constantly going like this. It's just it's just my toupee. Um, how come there are no players in the game? Did I restart the script too soon and it didn't populate the game with players? That'd be sad. Oh no, I know what happened. Okay, but wait, it's entirely recoverable. I'm just an idiot person. Yeah, for one thing, I ran Journey instead of Journey Stable. And then the other thing is I forgot to change original equals true. So save that. And whatever. I'm not gonna like make the special like stable version or whatever. Or I'm not gonna like bother running the special stable version. I'm just gonna run this again with the original version activated as like yeah. So this is the version that can connect to the network and so it will eventually populate the player list. It didn't even try to connect to IRC before, so I don't have to worry about it like reconnecting too fast. So yeah, there we go. Players, yay players, yay players. All right. um, sorry. So oh yeah. So what were we doing over here though? What was like next on the list? Oh yeah, we were doing the level highlights, right? Okay, so let's open the assets that we have for those things. I'm gonna close the character art for now because this is looking good, looking fine. Don't really need to use that for now. And that's all good. And then so okay, so let's open up what we have for level highlights currently. Um, the oh yeah, just I don't know if it even helps anything, but like because I restarted the script, I'm just gonna tell the commit yeah just let the system know to give Python as much priority as it can. Especially now, like the thing, like I think the so the faster player speed I think is probably fine, but the lower the frame rate, the more jarring the faster player speed is gonna look because like the more frames you lose, like when things are moving relatively slowly, like a stutter in frame rate is gonna only make a relatively small hitch. But like the faster things move, the more that's gonna be affected. I think it's fine to have the higher speed probably because well I should say cognizant of that because like I don't know if I mistime if I'm timing the name tags poorly then like I might mess up something there. But I mean it seems like the name tags are showing up okay. Wait, did the name tags just like no, a lot of people are in lurker mode, which is why a lot of the name tags aren't showing up. But okay, this is probably fine. This is probably fine. Probably. We'll see. Uh, yeah. I could increase the environment backgrounds or the speed of the backgrounds too, because it seems a little weird like how fast the players are moving since the environments are still moving slowly. But I haven't done the thing yet about separating the environment speed from the event timing yet. So, yeah. Um, all right, but we fixed a lot of things, and so yeah, we'll let the script run. Like I said, I'll uh, oh is I bet that character that just walked past, the one with the blue cap over there, I bet that's Karma. Because I think that's what like a level 5 adventure would look like. Um, so yeah, that's all good and stuff. Um, right. So thank you, Killer Q. Yeah, I just they looked like they looked like too much like machines or something when they were just like moving without like the verticality to them. So like I like I think previously the only reason I hadn't had it previously is that they were they translated so far between frames that like it wasn't as obvious. But like I mean it's something that I'd always done for the gifs. It's like I don't know. You can in some cases you can get away with it, but we'd like kind of like cross the threshold in which you can get away with it. So all right, so art level up yeah, so these are our level highlights currently. Um, so, hmm. Um, hmm. I, you know what I'm gonna do real quick is when we factory up our what is it? It's we like we make our adventure like adv image or no, is it? What is it? I the other day I changed it so that like we keep like this library of all of our adventure pieces. Okay, so like let's look at where we use equips. Oh yeah, right. It's right here. So after we like finish after you like yeah. So here this is where we actually like compose our adventure images again. Or this is where we compose our, like the this is where we like put together all of the individual pieces that make up an adventure into like the image that represents the adventure. So I'm just gonna real quick, I'm gonna modify the script. Oh, I made this non-original again, right? I made it so that this is like not the original version anymore. I think stupid mouse. Okay, good, yeah. Okay, so I'm just okay. So C projects, journey, art. Yeah, I'm just gonna say like uh, pygame dot image dot save. Uh, we're gonna save what is it? Equips or like advs at level index IAI. Uh, so we're gonna save this as art slash ss slash and then it's gonna be plus the string of a of I of their level plus an underscore oops plus an underscore plus a plus the string of the animation index yeah plus the string of, or plus the string.png yeah. And then, right, because I just want to have, like, all those images, because I'm greedy, and I just want those images. So I'm just going to run this real quick, and I'm only actually doing it to generate those things, so I can stop. Now that we can stop the script immediately. And now if we look at this folder, hey, look at all these images we just built. So, like, basically, what I literally just went through the entire game, and if I click through this, we'll see, like, the progression of the adventure, because, like, this is, like, how the adventure changes over time. It's just for each level, it's all 4 frames of animation just printed out. So that's kind of fun, right? um, so if you ever wondered how the adventure changes over time, this is a lifetime in a day. Um, sorry, I'm just having fun with it. Yeah, right. So the reason I did that was I just doop doop. There have been some interesting spellings of that sound. I don't know what I don't know. I like yeah, no, to me it's just like the noise that my face makes when my face isn't making other noises, but to other people it's apparently a very important sound and I kind of don't know what to oops, neither. I kind of don't know what to say in terms of like the I feel like I don't have authority over like what is the spelling or whatever. So I don't know. Um, it was one of the jams that we did, like one of the on stream uh, yeah, like the signal jams that we did. It was actually suggested as one of the themes, and I forget which jam it was for. We didn't end up picking it as the theme, but I don't know. So, uh, sorry, I was just reading over chat, and I had missed the line about I have zero fox, Fox to give. um, all right. Did I miss anything in chat? Original computer was I buy power. um, all right. So yeah, so this is like what this is what the current level of highlight looks like. So I'm thinking basically just something much smaller. So I might even just like I was saying, I want to update this art to like something different at some point. But like for starters, I might just do uh something quick and easy, like something like this, like just like it. I still want it to be like noticeable. Like I still want it to be like visible. Oh, I was like hearing a weird noise, and I was like, "What is that?" It's like raining like crazy where I am right now. So yeah, so maybe we'll just do like something like contained, just because like what was happening is like with like the full art, it was just like too much. It was just like way too much. Like to see like 10 people across the screen like all leveling up at the same time, it was just like, ah. For all I know, it might have been like seizure inducing to to some people because it was just like flashing colors and like not good, not my favorite. So yeah, so I might just like I don't know, that might even be fine. That might even be entirely fine. So let's just take this one and add a new layer over here and just like basically just like do the same thing with it, I guess. Like so just keep it like kind of the same. Um, yeah, and right, so this is like only to we're only using like these smaller ones for like up to layer 4, and then we're using a slightly bigger one for up to layer 8, and then the full size one for the rest of the levels up. So yeah. All right, so let's I'm not gonna bother like taking different extents for this or anything. I'm just gonna use the same. Like it's gonna be slightly overkill or whatever, but no, this is fine. So new yeah, new okay, paste. So this is lup. Oh, I should probably rename these. So this will be lup. Hey, speaking of level up, congratulations to sorry, I missed who it was, but congratulations to that person. All right, so this will be lup. I guess 3-0, and this will be three. This will be 3-2. Actually, it shouldn't have been 3. It should have been 2. Oops. So LF 2-0. 2. Oh, no. Oh, I'm hitting backspace. I was like, why is this not working? It's hitting backspace, not delete. Okay. So this is 2-1. 2-1, and then this is 2-3. 2-3, and then this is so what is this one that I have here? This is L up. This is the yellow one. This is the yellow. Yeah, this is the yellow one. So this is L up 0 3. It's also 0. I might as well save as because it's also 0 1 because there's actually only 2 frames of animation for these things right now. Okay. How does the game look? Sorry, just 1 second. It's like, yeah, so the thing about like increasing the player speed is that, like I said before, it kind of highlights how the frame rate isn't perfect. I might want to just like tone it back down, because like we don't need the speed to be running this high. I don't know. Like on the one hand, I think I kind of like it just because like the frame rate. Like I'm tempted to just have it like both ways. Like have it so that like in here when like the player count isn't like through the roof, like you can just actually like when the player count's like not through the roof, then we don't need it to be running so fast. And also, yeah, I don't know. I guess this is fine. Yeah, I guess this is fine for now. I don't know. I'm just like, we've spent so much time in the last few weeks like trying to get the frame rate like good. Then uh, how about some alpha blending? What do you, I'm gonna ignore that. Some questions are just like so trollish that like maybe someone is trying to ask like a legitimate question, but like when the question is like so nonsensical that it just feels like troll. I really can't. I just really have to ignore it because like I can't deal with that. I really can't deal with that. Okay, so this is level up index 0 or 0. So this is 0 0 and also 0 2. Do do do. 0 2. Whoops, not 0 0 2. 0 2. There we go. Okay, and then yeah. So then I'll do like so what does level 8 adventure look like? Yeah, okay, so the level 8 adventure has like the backpack and stuff, so uh yeah, let's edit this, copy all, paste, and put this here, and then so oh okay, okay, so that's still pretty trollish because like I don't know if you were paying attention. I mean, actually no. I know for a fact you were not paying attention. I said like a lot of times that like I want to redo the level up art eventually. I'm just not going to do it right now, and I really don't care. So um in general, like that's basically the reaction you'll get if you make a suggestion. Like I know how I'm going to do things. Like I have like even if I haven't said it out loud, I know how I'm going to do things. And so like when people are like, "Oh, maybe do it this way, maybe do it this way." It's like it's cool that you want to get engaged and everything like that, but like I really can't have a reaction that's like going to like please the person who put out that suggestion. Like it's just like not it's not one of my modes. So um I yeah, you might notice that my reactions to such statements are like a bit sharp, and that's actually like intended. So I yeah, whatevs. All right, so what? No, select all, copy. I think this is probably fine. Do 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 do. This is probably it's probably fine. It's just so yeah, because like these so I might want to go slightly smaller. Do 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 do. I just like yeah. So this is the image to be used in levels. What was it? 5 through 8, which don't happen too fast, but they happen often enough that it could get irksome for this visual to be especially big. And I don't know. I mean, like I said, like this is all temp art. So like the real task will be to hook up these level highlights, and then when I go through and actually like make like real art for this stuff, then that'll be like a situation where I'll actually care about any of this stuff at all. Okay, so this is like level up index 1 index. Wait, which color did I do first? The blue one. So this is 0. This is also 2. Okay. And then the yellow one. New. Okay. Paste. Save. And this is 1. 1. And also 1 3. Okay. Good. Yes, now let's look up like the tech side. Do 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 do. So you should make a script that turns a player into a rolling cheese wheel for 2 passes when they ask troll questions. really should. um, all right, so let's uh, so like yeah so okay, so Killer Q. Sorry, I honestly don't mean to be sharp. Like I'm not trying to be sharp. I just like there are some things that like I literally don't have a thing to like. If someone gives me a suggestion, there's nothing I can say back to them that is like a good thing because I really can't encourage that behavior, and like there's nothing like that I can really do in that situation. Like I don't know. But you do seem like you're being sincere. So like an example of something that like would have been appropriate in that situation would have been uh, why don't you care about the art? Like, why aren't you making good art now? Like, why are you doing the art later? And the answer is like, I don't care about it right now. It's not the most important thing. There are other more important things to be attending to. And although I do recognize that this is not like the best art in the world, it's like none of the like, well, some of the art in the game I don't necessarily plan to change, but like most of the art, like if I had like all the free time in the world, I would probably go back and redo most of the art. Like the little stars that appear above players' heads, like those, I just like I got to a point where I was like, this is satisfactory. The forest, like I drew that a long time ago. That's actually probably one of the first things that I actually would go back and touch up, because like the forest, just like I don't know, just like some of the shapes of the trees are like ridiculous and really poorly drawn. So like I don't know. Okay. Right. So what I want to do now is basically so level up highlights or like level highlights or whatever. Level highlights. I guess they're now going to be so right. So yeah, it was like yeah, it's going to be like a list of lists or something. Or I guess it could be. Wait a second. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. So right. So right now it's a list of like surfaces or whatever. And then so I'm just gonna make it like a list of like three of these things. So like or actually wait. So yeah. So the first one will be highlight like 0, 0, and then like uh, 0, 1, and like 0, 2, um, 0, 3. Okay, and then all right. So this is like the first line. And then all right. So if we comma backslash to insert new line, comma backslash to insert new line. All right. So we only need three of these, and then so there'll be 0, 1, and 2 for all of these cases. So 0, 1, and 2. 0, 1, and 2. 0, 1, and 2. There we go. So save that, and then what? Right. So then yeah. So it's gonna be like level so level highlight index or something. I don't know. Index equals 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, and then like for I in range. We already did like max level and stuff. Is max level is a variable. Yeah. Okay, so for I in range max level, we're just gonna say level highlight IDX dot append 2. Okay. So now So now for any given level, we can just ask like which level highlight to use. And so for the first 4 levels, like level 0 is technically a thing, so I just put an extra 0 there. But so the first 4 levels we'll get the 0 for the next 3 levels, or for the next 4 levels we'll get 1, and then for the rest we'll get 2. So cool. Uh, Save that, and then um, let's yeah, let's sorry. So right, so now let's go to the place where we actually use level highlight, because I mean the only real difference is that we have to say, instead of saying level highlight index AI, we say level highlight index level highlight index Sorry, I like indices. Uh, oh yeah, the right. So the we take the player and then we check their level. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm not gonna test this. I'm just gonna just gonna assume it works. Oh, you know what I will do though is I'll actually load the. No, I did. I'm loading the images correctly. Right, because that was actually the first thing I did. Like this is all loading of the images correctly and whatnot. So cool. Okay. Uh, Your name came up frequently earlier, Trent, because I was like, well, there, now it's fixed for Trent Sterling, and everyone else out there who has a 56-inch high screen or ultra high def monitor. Yeah, it's super fixed. I'm glad you noticed. uh, so uh, but okay, so now I'm like I said, I'm not going to bother testing it because the test case is like, oh no, you know what? I can test this. I'm just going to say that this is still the fake version of the script, right? Because I don't want to accidentally like mess up anyone else's data. Yeah, this is the fake version of the script. I'm just going to say yeah. Okay, wait. So excuse me. So where do we handle like L up in the graphics thread? Like, where's the first place? And when we're adding a player to the player queue. Yeah. So if the length of G player adventure level. Oh yeah. So we're just gonna say before this line we're just gonna say um, G player next one, like so we're just gonna like level up, so we're just gonna so yeah L up dot append uh, random dot rand int Trusty Bard and I are just going to level up to like random levels between level, oh no, not 0 is not valid, 1 and 12. So yeah. Oh, is this upper range exclusive? I think this is upper range. No, this is upper range inclusive. So yeah, so anywhere from 1 and 12. Let's see how this goes. Um, so yeah, so now Trusty Bard and I will level up every time we walk across the screen, and it'll always be a different level too. So like, okay, so he's leveling up to, okay, these are mid-range levels, right? Level 7, and actually I'm low range levels, so level 1. Yeah, that seems okay. I mean, the effect is really spiky because I just took the big one and scaled it down. So like if I cared harder, I'd like make it less spiky. I might care that much. Like I might care enough to make it slightly less spiky. Yeah, so now he has this, now Trusty Bard has the small one, and I think I also have the small one. Level 4, yeah. Okay. And then once we make it around again, like if we get like a level above level 8, like if we get level 9, 10, 11, or 12, then it'll actually show the full size one, hypothetically. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Hey, look at that. Level 9. Okay. And level 10. Cool. So good. I could expand the range too. Like I can make it so that like, yeah, uh, No, I guess it's fine how it is. Um, I I don't know. This is fine for now. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna continue to worry about it. Okay, so good, good then. Uh, we're chopping these things down. Tone down low level highlights. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I should take out. I should take out this line that I put in because that would make things really messed up. That would ruin a lot of things, actually. A lot of things. So, um, actually, no. I guess it would just be visuals because it's not like it sends it back to the data thread. So, no, it just make things look really weird. Um, okay, so uh, now let's do the next thing, right? Adjust event data by yeah. Okay, so this one's a little bit bigger. Um, this is a slightly bigger task. Uh, hmm. I mean, it's entirely doable, except for this typo. That would make it impossible. But this is totally doable. Uh, just event data by player deltas instead of retabulating. Fade voice data like how energy fades. No retabulation. Yeah. I think I think this is basically going to replace like all of the this is basically going to replace all of the process events. Currently, there's like the process events. Oh wait, no, I guess process events will still happen because we still need to filter out like what is the what are like we have to. So instead of I'm actually a little I'm like a little disinterested in doing this one because like when I ran the script the other day with how many lines is SideQuest's main script now? Last time I checked, which was relatively recently, it was 4,500. Um, in fairness, though, the entire project is like 4,507 or something like that. Like there's only like yeah, but so uh um yeah. See, so right, so when I ran the script the other day, in like a really populated chat channel, like this actually didn't cause a problem. So I don't know. I almost feel like I don't have to do it. I feel like I should though. Like in honesty, I should. So I should. I really should. Um Yeah, and it's not like it's gonna be that hard. So I'm just like dragging my feet because it's like it touches on like something very fundamental, like something very core to the game. So I'm like nervous about messing it up, I guess a little bit, but I shouldn't be, or I shouldn't let that stop me from doing it. I should mess it up despite the fact that I'm nervous about it. Being nervous was never a good excuse to not just mess things up. Um so like yeah, what is there something else that I should do first? I could do the varying of the low level adventures. This is probably gonna be similar to what I just did with oh weird. How am I gonna do this? The varying of the low level adventures. Basically like players are going to like on some like fairly arbitrary criteria, the players are going to like I was thinking I'll probably just do it like based on like their name or something. Like based on like the alphabetization of their name or whatever. Like they'll just like get assigned like one of like four color ways. And so for the first like it's only really for the first like several levels of the game. Like until it's actually like only for the starting gear. So like you know like you start with like the cap, the shirt, and the pants. So like there's just gonna be like slight color variations to those three pieces, and then as soon as like players start leveling up out of those beginning, be, once players start leveling out of the beginning range, then they'll they'll have like their they'll have like the you know the standard equipment pieces. Yeah. Uh, I just like. I mean, I guess I could basically do like the kind of like what I did with the level highlights in terms of like making the art specific to specific levels. Um, Seems like overkill though, because I really like for this one I only need it for the low levels. Like I don't need it for the upper levels. Um, okay. I think I know what I can do. I can just like yeah. I'll just have like a value on the adventurer for like they'll just have a value on the adventurer for like offset or like for like frame offset or something, and then for the first however many levels that this is affected, like here I can even like look in the in those in the art that we just cranked out. So it's like okay, so art screenshot. So it's like so for level 0, of course, all of that will change. So the cap change. So after the cap changes, like that'll be the same. Like the adventurers will get the blue cap, and like all the adventurers will get the same blue cap. Then, but the shirt and the pants will still be different colors. So it'll still say like that as you get that level up, and as you get that level up, and as you get that level up, and okay. So now it's just at this point it's just that the shirt will be slightly different for those adventures, and this is level 8, right? So then, when is it that I think it's not? I think it's level 13 that the no level 12. Okay, so then at level 12 you replace the shirt, and so it's only for the first 11 levels. But for the first 11 levels, there's going to be a I'll just have like a frame offset, and there'll be like yeah, yeah. How am I gonna do this? I might just I don't know. I mean, I don't like hmm. I was just thinking, like, it might be easier for like this stuff to like actually like kind of like what I did with these images here. Like, I can produce these images like separately, and then just like have the game read the images entirely. Because like these images came from the opposite direction. I am the snake monk. Um, so sorry, I just like the snake monk. Something very like just very different. It's just it's a real departure, right? Okay. Anyways, um, so yeah, no, with the yeah, with this art, like I had the first I made the individual pieces and I had the script like put them together and print out the compiled versions. I mean, there's no reason that I couldn't just do it the other way for these for these whatever versions. Um, Maybe that might be fine. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make a huge difference either way. So, uh, yeah, I don't know. Let's I mean, the advantage there is that I could just like, oh well, I guess that is a lot of things to update. Huh? How would I do this otherwise? Yeah, no, I'll just do this as like a separate thing. Oh wait, no, I know how I can do this. Yeah. I know. It's gonna be a little weird, but no, this is totally doable. All right, so let's make the different colorways. So it'll be the legs, the shirt, and the cap. The shirt and the cap are gonna be really easy because those are just one frame of animation each. The legs, it really won't be much harder. So like so let's go file, open, art, or no, not art, journey, equipment, uh, head, cap brown. Um, so let's open these, and then so let's. It's not gonna be like major variation. It's just gonna be like so I could adjust not brightness contrast. Excuse me, hue and saturation. So it's just gonna be like some are maybe will be a little darker, some will be a little like they'll just be like slightly different tints, and like so it's like maybe this one's like a slightly like darker greenish type of color. I can make it a little more noticeable. Uh, yeah, so like maybe this is like one of the alternate versions. Oh wait, actually, you know what I should be doing instead of this is before I do that, I should don't save. I should actually like copy this over. So like I should make it's like journey equipment uh, head cap brown. So copy here. So this will just be like brown cap brown uh, uh, like I don't know, like one or whatever, and then like I'll just have yeah, so it'll just have like four of these. Uh, and then I think I mean it. Oops, yeah, no, I didn't mean to do that. I think I think there'll just be like four different colorways. Like there'll just be like four different versions of the starting adventure. And I think like as long as there's not just like literally all of them looking identical, that might be better. Like it'd be nice if I could like mix and match and stuff like that. But that might be overkill. No, I mean I guess that might be okay. Yeah, I guess we can mix and match. We'll make like four different colors for. Actually, maybe I should make three different colors. I'll start with three different colors for each of these things, and then we can try mix and matching. Um, yeah. Uh, excuse me. um, um, okay, yeah. So let's open. So let's edit these. And then right, so the hue saturation shift to make this one. So this one, like I'm still calling it brown, but it's like kind of like a greenish, darker brown. All right, and then I'll do it to both of these. Okay, save that, and then and so then yeah, for the other one, we'll just probably do like kind of the opposite, like maybe make it a little more orangey and a little more light colored or something like that. So yeah, it's just like so just hue and saturation. Yeah, so we can just like swing it in the other direction and like maybe like lighten it a little bit, or maybe like desaturate it slightly, maybe a little lighter. I don't know. Actually, that kind of looks a lot like the original, doesn't it? It's a little different. That's fine, I guess. Save that. Yeah, so every adventure will basically just start with like a random one of these variations. Uh, Alright, and then maybe I won't even vary the shirt, because the shirt is just like a white shirt, so like, I don't know, maybe I will, maybe I won't, we'll see. Um, file, oh yeah, so then, so now let's go to equipment, chest, shirt, I think is the starting shirt, yeah. So copy this here twice, and then so it'll just be like shirt shirt 1 and shirt 2. Hey, Trusty! Yay, Trusty Bard, leveling up. Yeah. So then yeah, so shirt 1. I don't know exactly what I plan to change here. Maybe just like the brightness. Like maybe it'll just like maybe the like we, because I don't want to add like tone to it or anything. Like I'm pretty sure it's like completely desaturated, so maybe I'll just like one version will be slightly brighter, and one version will be slightly oh, so I don't want to adjust the skin tone. So it'll only be like so, and then so adjust brightness contrast. Be like. One can be brighter, both a little more contrast. And then, so save this. Okay. And then the other one, So that was shirt 1. So then shirt 2 can be a little bit darker, I guess. Although actually the next shirt that we get is a little bit darker, so I don't want to make it especially much darker. So I don't know. I guess I could change the tints. Could I? Actually, no. Would that like even do anything? I think there's like, yeah, there's zero saturation, so changing the hue doesn't really do anything. I could just have two versions of this one. Brightness contrast. What if I actually, I think with the other one I might have changed it a little too much. Like I feel like that might be too dramatic of a difference. Um, but yeah, so maybe it'll just be like a very subtle variation. It's just like it's basically just to make it so that it's not like perfectly visually homogeneous like across the entire thing, because that just looks weird when that happens. So like, all right, so like -8. That's not too much darker. Uh, Wait, is this the one that I said was too bright? Maybe that might be fine. I'm gonna tone it down a little bit actually. I'm gonna say so adjust so brightness and contrast. I think I cranked it up by like 20 points last time, so I'll just crank it up by like 10 instead. Subtle. Subtle is the word. Alright, so save that. Save that. Okay. And now the legs. The legs will just be like light uh the legs will just be like slightly like they're still gonna be like mostly that greenish color, but like they'll just be like a slightly color shifted, kind of like what we did with the hat. Just like, you know, shift the hue a little bit, shift the brightness a little bit, and we're good to go. So yeah, let's di- hmm. uh I assume that bug that we fixed earlier is fixed now. The thing about levels showing correctly. I should I don't know. I should stay cognizant of it, but it's kind of hard to like anticipate that one because you have to know who's gonna level up. All right, I guess like this adventure is probably likely to level up because that adventure is level 2 right now, so it's not gonna take much for them to get to level 3. And what'll happen when they get to level 3? They'll get the blue cap. So if that adventure levels up and doesn't get the blue cap, or if they level up, get the blue cap, but then they don't keep the blue cap, that would be an indication that the bug is still happening. Hopefully that won't happen. I'm having really mixed feelings about the faster adventure speed. Because like I like it in theory, except for the current frame rate. I don't think the current frame rate is really doing it justice. Like I don't. I feel like the faster speed would work if the frame rate was better, but like because the frame rate is not the best right now, it's like eh. Yeah, like I said before, I can change that if I want. And I might want to do that. Uh I don't know. I'll just keep complaining about it from time to time for now, and then maybe eventually do something about it. Um, all right, so legs. The starting legs, I'm pretty sure, are just called legs. So copy here. Um, Legs. So we'll have legs. One. So wait, if we have oh, that's funny. If we have 3 pieces, and if we have 3 pieces and each of them have 3 variations, that's 3 times 3 times 3, which is 27. And like I was saying, I might just make it a I might just make a I might just make your random variation or like your arbitrary color variation based on your name. And so it could be one for each letter of the alphabet, and then one for names that start with numbers, because names that start with numbers are fairly infrequent. It'll be anything else. It'll be like if your name doesn't start with a letter of the alphabet, then that's the else case, which is fine, right? I don't know. It's just fun. I just know. It just amuses me that that works fine. Uh, oh, and then I guess like the else case will probably also be the same for Twitter players. Like the player, because like Twitter players, we save their names as like non-alpha characters. So yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, so legs one, legs two. So then yeah, so actually, right. So it's not like hard what we're about to do. It's just a little repetitive. Because we have to apply the same color shift to all 8 versions of the image. So let's say, all right, so adjust brightness contrast. No, not brightness contrast, sorry. Adjust hue and saturation. So let's go a little more, so like one of them will be a little, so yeah, so they start out like kind of a turquoisey color. And then, so let's make one a little greenish, a little more greenish. And yeah, I guess a little lighter too. Sorry, just 1 second. Excuse me. Okay, so uh, so let's. Oh, when I bump up the lightness, I probably want to bump the contrast slightly. Technically, it's not gonna make like a huge difference, but I think I do kind of want to do that. All right, so no, I'm not gonna bother. Save that. It would just be one more step in this process, which is fine as it is. So, all right, so apply the same change to all of these. Just or not brightness contrast. Sorry, adjust hue saturation. Okay. Just hue saturation. What is this? Control Shift U. That's an awkward key combination. Okay. Save that. Oh, did I save the other one? Did I save this one? Nope. I saved these ones though, right? Yeah. Okay. Adjust hue and saturation. Okay. Save that. Adjustments, hue and saturation. Okay. Save that. And alright, this isn't going to be as bad as leg day when we had to do like a million things all day. We spent all day doing like little adjustments like this. I mean, it wasn't, oops, not invert colors. That's pretty cool though. No. Undo. There we go. Leg day. Leg day was quite a day. But like, you don't skip leg day, so. Alright, one last one. That last one being... I mean, it's gonna be a little weird that, like, all the adventures still start, like, with... Actually, maybe for the legs I should go more significantly different. Because it probably is gonna be a little weird that, like, all the adventures still start... Like, there's gonna be subtle variation now, but they're all gonna start, like, predominantly the same. I feel like, so... I don't know. Maybe I should go with like a less subtle variation for the pants. Maybe I should just do like a real like chroma shift. We'll see. Alright, so with these, let's edit and so yeah, for these we'll go in the other direction. We'll go slightly, oh, we desaturated the other one. So alright, for these we'll go slightly more saturated, but in the blue direction, and maybe less lightness. Actually, maybe I'll leave the saturation unchanged. Actually, yeah, that's fine. Alright, yeah. And that's enough. Hopefully that'll be enough color variation. Oops, I'm not saving these, am I? Save. Save. Okay. Adjustments, hue and saturation. Okay. And I did that the correct number of times, right? Yeah, just once. Okay. Just checking. Save that. Adjust hue and saturation. Okay. Save that. Adjustments, hue and saturation. Okay. Save. And just hue and saturation. Okay. Save. Yeah. Just hue and saturation. Okay. Save. Yeah. Adjustments. Hue and saturation. Okay. Save. Yeah. All right. Good. All right. So those are our assets. So now, yeah. So I think what I'm gonna do is basically like what I did before to create some of this stuff, except I'm basically gonna yeah, how's this gonna work? So it's like so the yeah, for the first like 11 levels, there's the first 11 levels, right? For the first 11 levels, we're just gonna have it so like instead of just having 4 frames of animation, they're going to have oh gosh, how many frames of animation is this? Oh gosh, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of frames of animation. Hold on. Um, Whoa. Uh, sorry, I'm just thinking about this, and it's like, uh, because right, we were saying it's 27 different colorways, 27 times 4. Woo! That's gonna be fun. All right, well, I won't worry about that right now. Because what I want to do is what exactly? I basically, yeah. So the thing where we put together this part where we like fabricate all these character pieces. I kind of just have to like do that again after. Wait, no, that's not it. It's here. Yeah. I basically have to do this once, and then I have to like do like a separate like Bizarro version. So I am going to like copy and paste. Whatever. I'm gonna copy and yeah. Adventures at level I. Alright, well, actually, let's set up the structure first. So basically what's going to happen is like, so, what is it? I basically have to perform surgery on what? So equips, yeah. Yeah. So equips, slots ordered, yeah. Slots ordered. I basically have to replace I have to replace the art for. Oh yeah, no, I don't have to. All I have to change is the art. Right. Okay. So for. So wait. So what's happened at this point is we've gone through and we've loaded all of the art for the equipment, and then we piece together like all this good stuff. So then what we do is we swap out the art like for each of those other pieces, and then we redo all of that stuff. So, whoa. Okay. So, yeah. Let's, weird. Um, let's, equip list? No. It's before this. No, wait, no, it can't be. It's like, yeah, so it's like the part where we load in all these pieces. Oh, weird. Yeah, this is just gonna be weird, no matter how you cut it. So let's okay, so we've done all that stuff, and then so we're gonna say like, how's this even gonna? Yeah, how's this even gonna work, right? It's like, so uh for legs. No, okay, so for li in legs legs index 1, uh, legs index 2 or whatever. Uh, then for li in what were the other ones? It's like, so it's like cap brown, uh, cap brown uh, 1, uh, cap brown 2, um, and then for oh, not for li, sorry, for hi, and then lastly for ci in what was it, shirt shirt 1 and shirt 2. Um, then oh yeah, what do we do here? So well, yeah, okay. So before we go into these subloops, I guess like we want to basically like load in the legs as like whichever of these versions. So like we don't have to reload the data. We just have to do the images. So like yeah, it's literally just these images. It's just like oh yeah, so frames. Okay. So yeah, so it's like it's kind of like this. So like we just say equips index. Wait, what is the ELI in this case? I'm pretty sure it goes by. It's got to go by. The name of the equipment, right? ELI is the list based on like the index. Oh wait. Yeah, for ELI for equips list. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so it's the name of the equipment. Okay, so in this case it's legs, right? So for equip legs frames equals pygame image load equip. Oh yeah, and then how does the animated values don't change, so I don't have to worry about those. Okay, so yeah, legs I guess is the weird one because it's like, well, okay, so we don't need to do this like ELI whatever blah blah. We can just say equip slash legs slash plus li uh, plus yeah, and then the names of the individual pings. So 0. So right, so this will be a big list of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoops. Because oops, sorry, I meant to copy that. Copy, paste. Yeah. So I guess there's no reason to run off screen. So doop 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 doop. And then yeah, I won't have to do as much like reloading for the other ones because for the other ones and actually I don't even have to reload. The way it's set up is a little bit silly. Oh yeah. Nah. Yeah, the way this is set up is a little bit silly. I don't technically have to reload the I don't technically have to reload the legs or the cap brown or the shirt, except that, yeah, whatever. I don't care. I'm keeping the code as simple as possible at a slight performance silliness, but oops, no, this goes at 1, 3, 5, 7. Wait, no, I'm crazy. No, it goes 1. No, it goes 0A. Yeah, no, these are the A's. Excuse me. 0A, 1A. Right. Okay. Yeah, like the way I'm setting this up, it could be optimized for performance hypothetically, but this is just like part of that one-off stuff that we do at the start of the script. Like this doesn't actually like affect like the processing speed of the game. So just to make it like easier to, if I ever want to change it, I'm just gonna leave it more like this. Right, and so yeah, then and so the only reason for the legs that we're changing all of them is because for that one we have all those different frames. For cap brown, we only need to change 2 of the frames: index 0 and index 2. And so these ones we can load to individual files that are equivalent to HI, and in the head folder. So oops. And then this one's 2.png. Okay. And then the shirt is actually even simpler because there's only the layer 2. There's not even the layer 0. So so for equips shirt, frames 2, yeah. Pygame image load. So equip chest H or CI, excuse me, and then 2.png. Okay. Cool. So let's yeah. So so all right, we'll say whoa. Yeah. All right, so we'll say frame offset equals 4. And then once we're done with each of these steps, we're going to want to say frame offset plus equals 4. Because we're going to make 4 new frames for each of these like combinations of stuff, and so the frames are going to be basically like this. So let's put this here, indent it appropriately, and so the difference will be that yeah, we don't actually add in a new. Wait, hold on. Adventure is at level I. What's level I in this case? Oh, yeah. Wait, hold on. We actually need the bigger loop, right? Because we need this as well. Yeah. Oh, except we're not going up to max level. At this point, we're only going up to level... Oh, wait, we don't... Oh, yeah. Oh, we can... Oh, yeah, I forgot about this line where we actually save the screenshots. We don't need that to be constant. We don't need to have this enabled all the time. I'm not going to delete it. I'm just going to comment it out because, I don't know, I might want to do it again at some point. But, no, for now, that's fine. Okay, so, excuse me. Sorry, just one second. Alright, so, cool, we didn't teleport. Yay, look at that. we're totally in the mountains right now. No need to teleport. Um, okay, so uh, yeah. So back down here. So for so for I in range, we have to do level 0 up to 11, and this is exclusive of the top value. So range 12 for I in range 12. Adventure is level I dot append. Yeah, so we're appending more surfaces on. Oh, so actually, I guess we don't really need to. Oh, the frame offset thing. No, I guess we don't really need to do the frame offset because we're just appending them on, so it kind of like happens automatically. No, that's not true, is it? No, because right, we have yeah, no, we do need frame offset. So it's frame offset. Yeah, so when we're referencing it's actually frame offset plus AI. Yes. So that way, whoops. So that way we are drawing to the correct frame. We're not overwriting. So yeah, let's do find replace. Replace that. Wait, what? What just replaced? Oh no, not that one. That's the one that's already good. You don't need to replace that one. We'll replace this one. Replace this one. Replace this one. Replace. 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 Wait, was that right? Did I remove too many? Or did I change something that I wasn't supposed to change? Adventure at level, no. I think that's right. Yeah. So basically we're like, uh, we're, so yeah, so we're redoing a bit of what we're doing up here, except we're each time before each time we redo it, we add in the like one of these alternate pieces. So like we're basically so for the first 11 levels, we'll have alternate outfits for yes. I guess so I'd have to put in like a weird line of code where like well so everyone's gonna get like a frame offset based on like their name probably, right? And then I'm gonna put in a weird line of code that like when you reach level 12 your frame offset becomes 0, I guess. Which is just like I don't know. I don't like lines of code like that because it's just like they're just awkward and weird and like what they mean is so strange that like whatever, I don't care. Um, hey, congratulations to someone. Someone leveled up. Legendary Nerduxin. Hey, way to go. All right. So let's okay, so I think with this we're actually like yeah, we're putting together all those pieces, right? And that's all we need to do there. Because now all of the adventures index I will have the extra frames. So now, yeah. So now, when we load in a character, or like when we add a player, yeah, I'll do it because this only pertains to graphics. This has nothing to do with like the rest of the game. So it's just when we add in a player. Uh, yeah. Okay. So it's when we add in a player and it's when we level up. No, it's when we add in a player and it's when we process a level up for the purposes of, and then it's when we blit the player too. Okay, so let's go. Yeah, first let's go to add player. Yes. So level equals ng message 10. So then we'll say if ng message 10 message index 10 is less than 12, then we will say Oh yeah, right. So um I need like a reverse list of the alphabet, which I guess would be like a dictionary. Um yeah. All right. I guess yeah, I'll just say um yeah, right. So oh yeah, 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 wait. Okay, no, yeah. This is doable. So it's like I guess it's like I might as well do it in the same place that we like load in the adventures and all this stuff. And all this like weirdness. I'm just gonna say like uh so like frame dictionary or whatever equals dictionary, and then for I in range 27. No. Wait, what? No, for li in a b c d e f g h I j k l m n o p q r s t u v w x y z. Um, hey Sogom, Sogom, how's it going? All right, so I didn't miss any letters today. 26 letters, good. Okay. So we'll say so like frame offset equals we'll say 0. Oh wait. Oh no, you know what? Frame offset starts actually as 0. Now that I think about it. Oh, whoa. Weird. You know what? Maybe I should. Yeah, no, you know what? I should probably just like skip. Like earlier when we're doing this, like I should probably just start at level 12 actually. So from 12, yeah, so from 12 upwards, then from level 12 plus, then we'll do the other way. Yeah, because it was just occurring to me like I like I was saying like I'm doing like a more simplistic approach to this. So like yeah, no, frame offset should start at 0 because like I have to. So like the way I'm setting it up here, like legs, cap, brown, shirt, like that's the original combination, but it's also part of all the combinations that we're looping over here. So we shouldn't have put the whoa, and then so then actually we have to do this first. No, wait. um, so no, I'm not gonna do this first. I'm not gonna change that stuff around. I'm just gonna say like for I in range 11. I'm gonna say adventure at level append an empty list. Yeah, and then yeah. And then we'll go on and do the rest of the stuff, and and then we can basically like loop back, and we go and populate uh, levels 0 through 11 at the end. Sogam, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening. It's been a pleasure as always. Um, Actually, I don't have to do 24 hours. I can do 8 hours. All right, save that, and then um, so uh, let's let's do what? Yeah, so so frame offset. Okay, starts at 0, goes with +4. So again, we'll reset it back down to 0, and then we'll just say yeah, for li in that list of whatevers. Yeah. weird, but um, frame dictionary, frame dictionary, index li equals frame offset, and then frame offset plus equals 4. So now for each letter of the alphabet, there'll be a corresponding frame offset. And then the weird part though is that for what, like oh, I might want to randomize this actually instead of just going in alphabetical order, because like X, Y, and Z are like the least common ones. So there's like one combination, it'll be the last combination. So like legs to or no, it'll be the last 3 combinations, right? So like legs to cap to with any of the shirts will be like really uncommon. I don't care about that. Yeah. So okay. So back when. So let's jump back to add player. Add player. Right. So or no. Oops. Add player. Yeah. So for if ng message 10. Oh yeah. So actually, let's go up to the definition of the graphics of the adventure, because we need graphics adventures to have or adventure graphics to have frame offset equals 0, because for most players it'll equal 0, so we'll initialize it to 0. Now if we go back down to add player, then we'll say gplayer oh yeah, so first we'll say so if what is it, ng message index what is the name? ng message index 2. Wait, name? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes we know the player's name, but we don't always know the player's name. So actually we're going to go by ng message index 1. Yeah, so if so copy this. If ng message index 1 index 0, if the first letter of that is in the frame dictionary, then we'll set, so we can set the player's frame offset. If gplayer ng message dot frame index wait, did I spell index? I like never say index spelled out completely. I almost always go idx. Not that it matters, but like it is a little weird of me to do that. Frame index. Oh no, I didn't. Only here. In every other case I probably did idx, right? Or like, wait, no, what did I do? I honestly don't recall. No, you did. Oh no, that's for. Oh, that was for. That's for the fonts. Huh. Wait, what did I call it? I thought I could have sworn I called it frame index. What? Oops. Hold on, what's happening here? What's going on? What did I do? No, what did I call it? I have a really short-term memory. But then again, it's 420, so hey. So let's oh, frame offset. Yeah. Frame offset. Right. No, not not frame index. All right. All right. So frame offset. Okay. So in this case, we're going to set it equal to the frame dictionary value of ng message index 1 index 0. Oops. And then in the case that it's so in any other case, so if it starts with a number or like an underscore or anything like that, then in the else case, what is that number? It's just like, and we can just use like a literal for it. It's so what is it? It's gonna be like uh uh what is it? It's gonna be, so a equals 0, b equals 4, and so on and so forth. So z is gonna equal 4 times 25. So so it's gonna be 4 times 26, right? Yeah, 4 times 26. I'm not crazy. I hope. I hope I'm not crazy. Hold on, I'm just gonna double check. All right, so this should equal like 104, I suppose. 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. Okay, just checking. Because if I had gotten that wrong, I would have been, yeah, kind of like, yeah, okay. So, let's say, yeah, let's say that's good. And then, so now, yeah, so now when we process dot level up on the graphics thread, like when we're specifically in this case where we're setting the level up value, is it here? No, it's further up. It's further up. Wait, no, that was it. This is right. Okay, yeah. So we set so if L up is greater than 0, then we do that stuff, and but before we clear it, we say or actually no, I guess this is a fine enough place to do it. We can just say if we say if no, we say if gplayer dictionary adventure frame offset is greater than 0 and gplayer.level is greater than or equal to 12, then gplayer frame offset. Actually, no, you know what? I'm not even gonna care about that first term. Or do I? Nah, whatever, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so then in this case, we'll say frame offset equals 0. I think. Yeah. Yeah. Because once you hit level 12, you're not supposed to have a frame offset. Everyone above level 12, everyone's frame offset is supposed to be 0. Or at 12 and above. Yeah. Yeah. And this is where that gets processed. And so then last thing is the part where we actually blit the adventurer, which happens where? Here? Yeah. Right, so graphics blit, P level, AI, adventures at level, yeah, so it's going to be frame offset plus AI. Yeah. Alright. I think that should technically work. Just to double check, I'm just gonna, oh yeah, I'm gonna say, huh. Yeah, I'm just gonna say what? So add player, right? So add player, not this instance of it, the other one. So let's just like wait, do I have a fake version of this? No, I don't have the fake version. Okay, well whatever, that's fine. So let's copy this and then let's just say like I'm just gonna put in a bunch of fake players with like various names and like other fun stuff. So like for excuse me. So like for li in range, or for it's not in range, for li in a, b, c, d, e,